It's easy to say poems are just beautiful words. You realize what poetry is when you look down and see your heart bleeding. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. When words despair for stories, every day, at the end of the day, I think back of what I'd said, the worlds I made with my words, the tiny worlds I destroyed, the bruises sealed with a whispered phrase, the fresh wounds my tone tore. I bury me in myself as I know myself as rapier, not balm, a smorgasbord of contrasts, some pride, a shame, a regret. But in all these years of being within or disconnected with my own skin, of birthing words in trackless grace, of hanging people with a heartless phrase, of letting go or reining in, of carefully modulating what I say, I have hinged what was free, I have unhinged what was close. So I change. I come home after a full day and glumly say, there's no tale to tell. I come home after a full day and glumly say, there's no tale to tell. Can you believe the fact that there are people who go out for a full day and come back home and say there's no story to tell, no incident to narrate, nothing magical to report? Of course there is. It's just that they do not wish to share. It could be disinclination. It could be the hangover of a recrimination. It could be tiredness. After a full day of words, maybe all one seeks at the end is a spot of silence. That it has to be the time when your closest and most loved ones are there is a misfortune. Here they are, homebound, captive to a routine, grinding the relentless machinery of a home, and here you are wanting nothing but a time to yourself, after mortgaging your time, soul and throat in the service of someone who has bought your life out by providing you a livelihood. And then there's the contrarian tragedy. The day is often a pressure cooker because you have not been able to say what you wanted or fought your battles the way you might have wanted to. And when you are finally in your safe zone, you burst out irresponsibly with limitless capacity to let go, and everything goes still. Hurt. There was no battle, and everyone stands bruised. Because words have an unparalleled capacity to tear the untearable, split armors, break hearts. And as human beings, we are masters at destroying. I have often mused on this almost unseemly power of words. After all, they are mere wisps, created just there and then, like smoke, like breath. They are just a combination of syllables and vowels and abbreviations and intonations, things which have no stinger to sting or teeth to bite or touch for tenderness built into them. And they still have this illimitable capacity to comprehensively change everything around. It's so easy to say it's just words, but it's never just words. It's like breath from inside, an amalgam of our feeling, desire, anger, passion, which alchemizes into something heated, cool or plain. Words are never words. They are our footprint on the soul of the one who listens or reads us. It is our foray into the heart and body and soul of people who care to bother with them. Even strangers are not immune to their power. Other people's words are important for us because we internalize what others say. We take words spoken to us as opinions about us. Breath transmutes into life. The power of words can make, words can also break. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you were listening to Uncut Poetry. I have a fantastic newsletter called The Uncuts. It's a weekly dosage of culture, art, music, poetry. Please do subscribe to it. The link is in the notes. And if you love this episode, do share it with someone you love. And follow Uncut Poetry on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Ghana, JioSaavn, or wherever you get your podcasts from. See you next week.